Hey friends, Corinne Sutherland here with Sweet and Sassy Stamps. Today I'm excited to be participating in a YouTube collab of fun DIY home decor projects. And I'm going to be creating a faux book stack using wood blocks. These are 4x6 blocks of wood that were cut down and sanded, and I'm just applying paint to each one. You could color these or paint these in any colors that you like, but I do recommend, if you're going to be doing the stamping for the words, which is what I'm going to be doing, to stick with some lighter colors, just so that when you go to stamp on it you can see what it says. But I'm just using regular acrylic paint, nothing fancy. I chose a really pretty shimmery blue for one of the blocks, and I'm using a gray for another block, and then for the third block I'm gonna just do just a plain white. Not really showing you the whole thing as I'm painting these because it's not really necessary. You get the idea of what's going on. Just a quick little tip for you, I do prefer to use a wider flat paintbrush for this type of a project because it just helps to get the paint to go on smoothly and just without a lot of effort, really. Okay, so now that my blocks are painted and dried, I'm going to add my words using some stamps. So these are clear stamps from Sweet and Sassy Stamps from our Creative Worship line. I'm using the Bitty Mini Alpha because it's just the perfect size and it's just a really fun alphabet. So I'm just adding it to the block, obviously placing it on here backwards. Because I have to use the T twice, I'm spelling out let and then taking the T away once I've got the word it started, and we'll come in and stamp that later. So now I'm just using some Versfine ink to ink up this phrase, and then I'm going to stamp it on the edge of the blocks. So now I'm gonna take the little T away and just put it on a block and add the T to let on each of my blocks. Okay, so now I've got all three of my faux books stamped on the edge, and I'm going to use the Folk Art Snowflakes stamp set from Sweet and Sassy and some Distress Oxide ink to stamp some snowflakes on the top. Okay, so now to add the finishing touches, I'm going to use some ribbon and some twine and a glittery snowflake that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and we're just gonna finish off this fun little project. To attach the snowflake, I just used a little bit of twine and then kind of hid it below the bow and snipped off the ends. So as I'm playing around and looking at my blocks and the order they're in, I decide I want the gray one on the bottom, so I just slip it out and replace it. And there you have it, a sweet little faux book stack that I hope inspires you to create something for your home. Be sure to watch the next video in this collab hop, and we'll catch you next time.